These are the top 10 things you should be buying at Aldi this April 2024. And this month has some new and unexpected finds that you are going to love. Let's begin with the least expensive pressure washer I've ever seen at Aldi. At $60 and perfectly timed with all that seasonal rain, this is compact and more than decently powerful at 1600 PSI. Once your deck is clean, you could dine beside this dimmable table lantern that I found at a crazy low price of $10. This is rechargeable with 120 lumens of brightness, a carry handle, and it's even sound responsive. I've never seen anything like these large ceramic colanders at $7 designed to resemble the cardboard or plastic cartons in which our fruit is typically packaged. There's also a smaller size in a 2-pack with those same drainage holes on the bottom, and it's now an exciting new addition to our fridge. In the number 2 spot, which has arrived in time for spring property cleanup, this 12-volt cordless trimmer and edger at $40 is almost the same price as what a rechargeable battery would cost to power one of these tools. The battery is of course included, which is also the case for this 20-volt cordless blower at $40, designed to be extremely lightweight with an easy grip handle. This 9-foot aluminum umbrella at $40 is a bit difficult to video based on its size, but it does have a UV 30+ rating, water resistance, a crank handle, and a carry bag. And if you need a base for just $10, this model right here, which you can fill with water or sand, can help keep that newly purchased umbrella incredibly sturdy. To expand upon this redesign of your outdoor space theme that I've somehow established, this outdoor fire pit at $50 caught my eye, or at least the flames on the package did. This folding recliner at $40 is a fantastic price for a piece of furniture this substantial, which I had to take home because we all know how narrow those Aldi aisles can be to sample such a product. And of course, this was for research purposes and definitely not just an excuse to relax. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up as that really helps my channel. In the number 3 spot, this more than 5-liter insulated ice bucket at $30 comes in some nice color options that could be great for a beach or pool. For life's more breakable beverage containers, these wine and beverage cooler bags at $10 hold up to 3 wine bottles and feature some fantastic pattern and color options. From keeping it cool to cranking up the heat, these silicone bakeware options at $6 are heat resistant up to 400 degrees in a dishwasher and microwave safe design. There's even a round size for any pie-shaped dishes. This citrus juicer includes a filter to catch the seeds and pulp of your various citrus needs. This garlic dicer is self-explanatory, but this herb prep tool caught my eye alongside this wavy cutting utensil that could be used for the enjoyment of crinkle-cut fries, and you could take all that food and put it on top of one of these gorgeous glass plates. These are almost 10 inches in size, and they come in a 4-pack for just $13. Composed from a hard plastic, these egg trays are $5, but if you are on a budget, the Dollar Tree version of this product for $1.25 certainly accomplishes the same type of storage task at a quarter of the price. Before I get to my next point, I want to thank June's Journey for sponsoring today's video. June's Journey is a free-to-download hidden object mystery game that takes you back to the glamour of the 1920s with immersive graphics and a gripping storyline. If you enjoy the thrill of solving mysteries or winding down with puzzle-solving apps, then you are absolutely going to love this game. As someone like myself who enjoys a good treasure hunt for deals, the elaborately hidden objects and fast-paced hunt for clues in June's Journey have helped me use my mind in a completely different way. My wife Daria has also fallen in love with the game. On top of the colorful and carefully crafted scenes, the additional feature where you can customize and decorate your own garden island as you progress through the game has now become one of her favorite ways to unwind after a long day. If you are ready to embark on the adventure, download June's Journey for free by clicking the link in the video description box or scanning the QR code on the screen. June's Journey is available on Android and iOS mobile devices, as well as on PC through Facebook Games. Once again, thanks to June's Journey for sponsoring today's video. For point 4, it's a short but mighty list of desserts, or maybe Aldi is just trying to protect my waistline after what I consumed from the store last month. But this iced carrot loaf cake with cream cheese icing at $4.29 is pre-sliced and similar to every other Aldi loaf I've ever sampled, baked to pure perfection with not a dry morsel in reach. There are 2 new ice creams this April, including this vanilla almond super premium offering at $2.99, or this chocolate peanut butter ice cream, which I opted to sample, and my goodness, was this magnificent. Speaking of sublime, these cookie dough bites made with Reese's peanut butter, or the equally safe to eat and delicious standard cookie dough right here in a snack size is $5.49. And if you prefer more of a DIY dessert approach, I have never seen Aldi offer this Reese's muffin mix, which looks delicious, or this Oreo brownie mix at $3.64. If you end up baking either of these mixes, I would be more than happy to come scientifically sample your finished product, all in the name of research. Point 5 begins with what might qualify as the least expensive bar cart I have ever encountered on wheels. This beauty is $25. I love the built-in bottle and glass holders. This is recommended for outdoor use, which is also the case for this 4-pack of solar disc lights at $15. That could certainly deck out your garden bed or be used to line some stairs. They look excellent in person. At a first glance, I almost classified these solar spotlights at $7 as a do not buy due to cheaper versions available elsewhere. But based on how surprisingly bright these were after a couple of tests, if you need something powerful, it's worth the slightly higher price. With absolutely no segue whatsoever, this electrotherapy massage device at $25 is advertised to assist with back, knee, or neck discomfort. And at the same price, with an easy-to-read display, this blood pressure monitor at $25 has backlit LED indicators, a wide cuff, and irregular heartbeat detection. In the number 6 spot, things take a turn for the delicious with the Chicago deep dish pizza pack at $10. I did some of my schooling in Chicago, and deep dish pizza was a highlight. If you prefer more of a thin crust, these Mama Cozy flatbreads at $3.79 come in either a tomato and pesto topping or this alternative with roasted veggies. If you prefer small, individualized portions for meal planning, this brown sugar Atlantic salmon or a piece with maple bacon flair at $4 would be convenient, or just as a nicely seasoned protein for those dining solo. I am excited to see this Texas barbecue seasoned meatloaf at $9, which includes 7 servings per package. If you prefer a more standard seasoning, there is this home-style meatloaf alternative at the same price. These cream cheese wontons at $3.69 are a fun, tasty appetizer, but at this price for 6, you're basically at takeout or delivery pricing. So I can't say I'm overly enthusiastic about them, while these garlic Parmesan fries at $3.79 do have me more fired up, as these are one of my favorite special treats. Point 7 starts with some kink control because I couldn't find a more eloquent way to describe this heavy-duty garden hose at $20. Not only do I like the price, but I love the 5-year warranty and the fact this is compatible with this 10-pattern hose nozzle at $9. I can actually only think of 3 or 4 spray patterns for a garden that actually makes sense, but anyhow, here you get 10. Alternatively, this fireman-style hose nozzle at $9 is definitely more my style. And yes, I'm still working on my green thumb, which brings me to these long-handle garden tools at $10. These are significantly cheaper than what you'll encounter at many hardware stores, and I was impressed with the quality, even though I almost got part of this garden hoe jammed into my back. This tumbling composter at $40 has returned from last year, and it has a more than 15-gallon capacity. And it's composed, #dadpun, from a rust-resistant powder-coated metal, which sounds rather exciting. If you'd prefer a countertop-styled bin, this food scrap ready kitchen mountable grab at $15 is more of a set-it-and-forget-it approach that even includes 10 compost bags. This 12-inch self-watering planter at $5 has some fantastic color options, and it's supposedly designed for low maintenance. I do appreciate the price. With 2 different color options, the garden edging right here at $5 covers a decent amount of ground at 10 feet in length, while this garden fence panel at $7 is better suited for shorter spaces. If you need something significantly longer, you'll likely find better pricing on Amazon. Point 8 starts with something I've never seen at Aldi before, reusable makeup remover pads at $7. The package did not leave much to be desired, nor did I really understand what these were. My wife has since explained these are a cotton pad replacement. She says they work well and would likely save a lot of money over a short period of time, so there you have it. These organizational bins at $8 for a 2-pack are accompanied with pre-made kitchen, pantry, or laundry room ready labels. If you need more of a vertical approach to storage, this 2-pack of glass canisters at $10 with bamboo lids is a different design from what we saw at Aldi last year. Aldi also now carries the single large glass canister at that same $10 price. This could be great for cereal or a lot of pasta. To complete your pantry or home organization, these bamboo kitchen organizers at $10 look strong and stackable. They're also available in a 2-tier turntable alternative, which resonated for our home storage space in particular. I first thought this enameled wood serving tray at $13 was a dry erase board. Now that you know it's a serving tray, you can buy this to confuse all of your guests. This rattan lantern with a flickering flameless candle at $13 features a built-in stand. And to wrap up our illumination options for this point, I am sure these smoky shade string lights at $13 could complement any outdoor space. For my next point, and just when you thought you'd seen it all at Aldi, you can now buy bee houses at $9, used to attract those rambunctious pollinators to your property. My father-in-law is an avid beekeeping hobbyist. This is his completely homemade setup for those who may be as intrigued by this as I was. They make enough honey every year for their entire neighborhood to enjoy. These decorative garden stones at $7 offer all sorts of greetings, but if you prefer a metallic alternative, these garden signs priced at $2 less offer all sorts of welcoming words, with the exception of this one that cautions trespassers. There's a whole new range of plant stands at $13 in any formation you could fathom, of various tiers. There's a tray top table option or one designed specifically for corners. These brand new doormats at $8 encased in rubber look superb in person, including this half circle designed option. For something significantly larger in size, these fade-resistant 24-inch by 36-inch outdoor accent rugs are just $7 with 2 different design options, and I was very impressed to see a hand-woven 48-inch by 66-inch rug priced as low as $10. So if you are in search of one, maybe one of these styles could be a contender. Our next point begins with a word of caution. These vegetable seed packets at 59 cents were flying off store shelves, where if you can determine from my video footage, all that remained on the day I shopped was an abundance of squash, which apparently no one really loves these days, alongside lettuce and carrots. You could plant your new veggie seeds in these whiskey barrel planters at $10, which from a distance look as though they are made from wood, which they are in fact not, and are far more lightweight. This raised wooden planter at $40 is a back saver or just a fantastic design if you live in an apartment or have a balcony or deck-based garden. This 4-tier greenhouse at $20 could help protect any garden against the elements or potential pests. I've always considered buying one of these to give what I plant a better chance at life under my supervision. Touchscreen garden gloves sound like a solid concept, but in practicality, I'm not sure I'd really want to touch or operate a smartphone with gloves that were just covered in dirt. Speaking of dirt, These 10-inch aloe vera plants at $20 were inside many shopping carts, so if you are hoping to pick this up, you might want to make your move soon. Kids miniature gardens at $8, sold in several different character styles, including a mermaid that my daughter would go crazy for, are a fun way to teach your kids about nature with quick growing chia seeds. And as a fun 2-in-1 before I get to the bonus section, terracotta candles at $5 house a lovely giftable candle where after the recipient has enjoyed the product and the wax is gone, what remains can be used as a flower pot. Our bonus section begins with a product that had me on the fence. These men's or ladies' sandals at $10 have a wonderful price point, but I have worn similarly styled shoes that provide virtually no cushioning. So maybe as a spare, these could work. As a more cushy option for your feet, these Aldi branded sneakers at $13 could display an unprecedented level of devotion to the retailer. Alternatively, these new Aldi tumblers at $7 are 24 ounces in size. And to really take things to a whole new level in terms of loyalty, you can buy Aldi windbreakers for $15. I'm deeply intrigued by this hands-free dog leash at $10 as something I never thought I would see sold at Aldi. This has a built-in phone holder and an adjustable belt strap. To keep your four-legged family members dry, this pet rain jacket is $8 and it's reversible, so your dog does not have to be embarrassed wearing the same jacket 2 walks in a row. And there you have it. Thanks again to June's Journey for sponsoring today's video. You can download June's Journey for free by clicking the link below or by scanning the QR code on the screen. I love you. Bye-bye.